What is up? Welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you are an OG. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back, welcome back. Um, you are here with the Tarot Enthusiast, and today I have a yes or no reading for y'all, but let me get into a few other things. I'm recording this in January, but it will not be up until February. So I did not do a long form video in February. A lot has been going on. So, but, so I'll probably do two long forms in. Did I mess up? I said I didn't do a long form in January. I'll probably do two long forms in February, so this will be the shorter. The next one, probably coming at the end of the month, is going to be longer. So this is just going to be a quick yes or no reading to get the year started off. For those who, really tune into my long forms, you have not heard my voice since 2024. So happy 2025, everybody. I'm gonna say happy January, even though it won't be January anymore by the time this actually gets up. But happy New Year. Hope everyone is doing well. Let's get into it. We are doing yes or no. So I have five groups for y'all today. We're not pulling too many cards because this is going to be a quick yes or no. So first, let me introduce you to your piles. Uh, as you know, each pile represents a different deck. We have the Wheel of Fortune from five different decks. That was a thing I forgot to mention. I got me some new decks today, not today, since my last reading. So this guy over here is brand new. I did not do, you've seen, I think, all of these before on on previous videos, but this is the debut of a brand new deck. But I did not review this one because flip throughs and reviews are already out there for this deck. So I do have a review coming soon. I did back a deck on Kickstarter, so as soon as I have my copy of that, I will review that one. But I have quite a few, and I plan on buying more because, I mean, this is why I do this. I'm a tarot junkie. Um, but I do have a lot new decks coming, and readings will be done around my new decks. But first one for the year here, first long form for the year, we're gonna do yes or no, and we have one new guy over here. So here are your piles. Pile number one is the 5 cent tarot. Uh, that is this right here, the Wheel of Fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune from five different decks. So one 5 cent tarot. The new guy is pile number two, and that is going to be the Music Tarot. So if you notice, this is David Bowie. David Bowie as the Wheel of Fortune. I hope that's David Bowie. I hope that's David Bowie. Give me a second. Uh, Let me double check and make sure that's David Bowie. Let me make sure my music knowledge is what I think it is. That's not. Oh gosh, I'm not even gonna say who I think that could possibly be because I'm gonna be embarrassed if that is wrong. So that is David Bowie. Okay, I'm not crazy. Um, moving on. So that's David Bowie Music Tarot. This is the Enlightened One's Divine Melanin Tarot deck. So Wheel of Fortune from that one. This is the NYC Tarot Wheel of Fortune. And this is the Tongues of the Mother deck. I think my most recent short was from this deck, so which is called Trinity, which is also the Wheel of Fortune. So now what I would like you to do is bring a question to your mind. Uh As you listen to the sound of my voice, bring a question to your mind, a yes or no question. But because this is a general reading, to help this be more accurate, phrase your question in a way that the yes is going to be the positive answer and the no is going to be the negative answer. That will help this be more accurate. So, for example, if the question on your mind am I going to lose my job soon? Obviously the positive answer is going to be no, and the negative answer is going to be yes. So if that's the kind of question you're thinking about, rephrase that so that the positive answer is yes. So rather than say am I going to lose my job, say am I going to keep my job? Then the positive answer is yes, the negative answer is no. That will help this reduce confusion in these kinds of yes no readings. So, if your question is another example, if I'm am I going to break up with my boyfriend? If that's not what you want, the negative is going to be yes, the positive is going to be no. Rephrase that so that the positive is yes and the negative is no. Are me and my boyfriend going to work things out? Then your positive is yes, then your negative is no. I hope you guys understand that. So, okay, so bring a yes or no question to your mind, phrased so that the positive answer, the answer you want, will be the yes, the answer you don't want will be the no. Make sure it's phrased that way. Think about that and then choose your pile. Since I'm doing 5 piles, feel free to think of more than one question. Go ahead and think of your first question. Go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box, but you can come right on back here and you can pick another question and pick another pile. So obviously you don't want to pick the same pile twice because you're going to already know what that pile says. But since there are 5 groups to choose from, feel free to pick more than one question and more than one pile. So feel free to pause the video right here while you think of your question. I'm going to move my hands out of the way so you can see all the piles here. You can pause right here, concentrate on your piles, think of your question, and whatever pile you gravitate towards, there's your answer. Timestamps are going to be in the bottom, so I will see you at the click of your timestamp. Hello, group number 1. If you chose the Wheel of Fortune from the 5 Cent Tarot, this is your reading. Now, what I forgot to mention in the intro was that we're not starting out with tarot. We're going to start out with, which I'm going to have to say this 5 times now since I didn't put it in the intro. We're going to start off with this coin. This is a coin I got from Etsy. A divination coin for a quick yes, no answer, or any kind of a two. I don't remember the name of this coin, so I'll put the link if I can find it, but you know how things with Etsy go. They're there 1 minute and they're gone the next, and I've had this coin for years. There is another one similar to this one that actually matches this deck, which I would have loved to use, but I don't have it with me right now. So it's the same creators as this deck, Madame Clara. I think I'll link to it, but it's a motel gift shop on Etsy, and they have their own website too. But they also make a divination coin similar to this one that is more. This is like a Victorian style deck, so with that same Victorian era style, you know, aesthetic. So, anyways, if you were interested in purchasing, but anyways, pardon me, I have a cold, so forgive that. This is going to be, let me get it a little closer, and we are not in focus, but you can see the yes right here a little bit. And I mean, this is all about duality. You'll see the sun. You'll see use intuition at the bottom, which, okay, I'm reading it for you because clearly the camera's not picking it up, but on the other side is the moon, and then it says analyze, unbalance, hold on, wait, not now, and no. So this coin is going to give you your yes or no, and then I will pull 3 cards for context. So let's get the answer to your question. Is your question a yes or a no? And if you chose this pile, your answer is yes. Now, I'll put that there. Actually, it's probably going to end up being out of frame. I'm going to push it as high as I can without messing anything up. And then I'm gonna shuffle up these cards. I'm shuffling them off camera, but trust I'm shuffling. You can hear it. Okay, so your answer is yes. Let's see what other messages Spirit has for you regarding your yes. So the first card here is the Three of Buttons, also known as the Three of Pentacles. Let me do that for you right here. So this tells me whatever you're asking about, this yes, this is a manifestation that you worked hard and collaborated with other people to bring about. So this was a team effort here. And whoever worked with you, you worked together, and you're bringing this manifestation into balance. This is not luck. Uh, this is not just happenstance. This is something you worked hard to bring about. Strength is also telling me the same thing. Self-mastery. This is something you worked hard to bring about. So this yes that you're getting, whatever you're asking about, this is going to be a blessing, but this is something that you worked hard to bring about. So really celebrate yourself on this, group one. Congratulations. I'm going to pull one more card. The universe reverse. A warning here, though. There's a warning here. Um, be careful about, now that you've achieved this thing that you're asking about, be careful about, kind of resting on your laurels or thinking, okay, I did it, now I can rest and work, because, you know, it can be taken away from you. Um, we don't want to be, it says stagnation over here and regress. We don't want to be stagnant. We don't want to regress. Whatever you had to do to level up to manifest this, yes, don't go back to the old you. We don't want to regress. We don't want to get stagnant. You have to keep leveling up. Manifesting something is kind of half the battle. You still have to keep leveling up and working to keep it in place and to manifest more. So, good job. Great work. But also don't forget to keep putting that work in. But ultimately, the answer to your question is yes, and congratulations on the work you put in to get that yes. This is all you. So that's all I have for you. We're keeping it short and sweet. Your answer is yes. Hello, group number two. What is up if you chose the Wheel of Fortune from the Music Tarot deck? If you chose Mr. David Bowie over here, then you are at your reading. So what I forgot to mention in the intro was that we're going to start with this coin, which I'm going to have to repeat this about 3 more times. But as you can see, which, can I get it in focus? It's not. We have a yes on one side. I'm telling you, even though it's not in focus, and we have a no on the other side. So this is going to tell you what your yes or no is. I'm not sure if I can give a link to this coin if anyone is interested in buying it or wants to know where I got it. I've had it for years and I got it from Etsy. And y'all know, if I have any avid Etsy shoppers watching this, you know it's going to be there 1 second and then gone forever the next. So, I will link it if I can find it, but I got it off Etsy. I don't remember which shop it was, but I've had this for years. Anyways, we're gonna give this a spin to find out if it's a yes or no, and then I'm going to pull three cards from the Music Tarot for context. So go ahead and think of your question one more time as we spin, and then we're going to get an answer here. So, your answer is no, unfortunately. So, we gotta know. So, let's see what else Spirit has to say about that. Let me shuffle these cards up. Okay. So, this is the debut of the Music Tarot on this channel. So, let's see. It's not the debut, sorry. I did a short with this. On the long form side, it's the debut. Anyways, let's see what, why it's a no, or what messages we have for you. Group number two. Okay, I'm not sure if I put that up there, but you can see the no right there. So we have the Empress, which we're going to see what the other two cards say, but right away I'm thinking maybe whatever this is, it's perhaps not meant for you, and perhaps the Empress is here to tell you something better. Justice. Justice, the Empress, and the Four of Cups definitely. So okay. So yeah, okay. Four of Cups definitely tells me that whatever it is you're looking for, it's a no, because there's another opportunity that you're not seeing, and this opportunity is more balanced for you. This opportunity is what you need. This opportunity, whatever it is you asked for, you got no, because Spirit has something better in mind. The Empress is like the mother, and this could even be who's talking to you and telling you no is like a motherly figure, maybe on the other side, or maybe an ancestor or something like that. But um you were meant to have, and Empress is all about luxury. I don't know if this is money related, but there's better for you out there. There's a reason why this path is not meant for you. Whatever it is you're pursuing, whatever it is you just asked for, whatever it is, it's not meant for you, but that is not a bad thing. You got two positive cards right after. I mean, really, everything is upright. We have no reversals, and this is just telling you there is another opportunity out here that you were not seeing. That's going to be more in line with your journey. That's going to be more in line with who you are as a person. It's going to be balanced for you. It's going to bring you. When I look at the Empress, I also think the soft life. There's like all the love and all the luxury and all the. She's just sitting back, like, yeah, I'm enjoying it. So that is out there for you, but it's not on the path that you're asking about right now. So that's the answer I got for you, group number two. Think outside the box. Something else is out there for you. This is not the way. That is what I got for you. On to group number three. Hello. Ooh, okay. Hello, group number three. Um, if you chose the Wheel of Fortune from the Enlightened Ones, Divine Melanin Enlightened Ones Tarot deck. Ooh, my nails match. Okay. match the card. But anyways, this is your reading. Something I forgot to mention in the intro is we are going to start with this coin to tell you if it's a yes or no. Just a reminder to make this more accurate. Go ahead and think of your question, but think of your question in a way that the positive answer is going to be yes and the negative answer is going to be no. That will help make this more accurate. But for example, if the question is, will my boyfriend and I break up? If you want to hold on to this relationship, obviously a yes for that is not what you want. The yes is going to be negative and the no is going to be the answer you want. We're going to rephrase that so that the yes is the answer you want. So then you want to phrase that as, will me and my boyfriend work things out and stay together? That way the yes is the outcome you want and the no is the outcome that you do not want. But we're going to start with this coin. And we're going to see if it lands on yes or if it lands on no. So go ahead and bring your question to mind and think of your question now, and we are going to see if it's a yes or a no for you. So we got no. So now we're going to pull some cards for context. So group number 3, your answer is no ultimately, but let's see what Spirit has to say about your no. Okay. So I dropped something, so we're going to hold on to that. 9 of Wands reversed. And we have 10 of Wands reversed. And the Sun reversed. Okay. Group number 3, have you been avoiding a responsibility of some kind? And perhaps this is coming to bite you in the behind? The 10 of Wands tells me right here somebody's been passing the buck on something, or there was a responsibility of yours that perhaps got passed on to someone else, or you passed on to someone else, but it was something you were supposed to handle. On the flip side, this could also mean that maybe a weight that was too heavy for you to carry and you're getting a no because what you're asking for is too much for you to carry and you have to lay that burden down. You know what? I'm getting that it's time for you to rest, group number 3. Maybe you've taken on too much. Whatever it is, it has you depleted of energy and sad. When I got this, the Sun reverse, so maybe this no is like a protection for you. Um, Maybe you got too much going on, and whatever you're asking for, again, this is just not for you. Maybe you've been hyper vigilant about something, and it's time for you to just let that go and not worry about that anymore. Maybe it's just something that you don't need to worry about anymore. Maybe it's a no so that you don't have to worry about it anymore. Like, it's a no, move on, lay down that burden so you can just let it go and be happy again. Because whatever this is that you're asking about, you're worried about it and it's causing you sadness. And I'm hearing you kind of looking and waiting for it to come. And this is Spirit kind of telling you it's not coming. So let it go. Move on. It's time to just. I'll compare it to this. I'm not sure if this is what you asked about, but I'll compare it to if you know, like, this is the example I used in the beginning. If you know a relationship is ending, but you don't want it to end, so you're just looking, like, hoping for signs that it's gonna stick around, but you finally get that confirmation it's not, and you're sad, but it's kind of like that relief that it's not happening. Okay, well, onto something else kind of thing. It's like a relief. Well, okay, worst case scenario already happened. Nowhere to go up but now. So this is the energy I'm getting from these three cards in particular with regards to your no. This was something that you wanted. Unfortunately, it's not happening, so you can let go of the burden of worrying or being anxious or being hyper vigilant looking for signs of it is it going to happen or not, because it's a no, but worrying about it is kind of robbing you of your joy here, and the sun reverse and robbing you of some energy here, and the sun reverse some vitality. So now, ooh, another thing I think of is that movie My Sister's Keeper, which is kind of sad. And spoiler alert, if you have not seen it or plan to see it, I'm about to spoil the ending, so you have 5 seconds to navigate away from this video or skip or do something before I spoil the ending. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It reminds me in My Sister's Keeper, the whole time they're fighting to save this girl's life, and they're fighting to save her and she's finally like, just, I want to die. Let me die. Obviously, no mom wants to say goodbye to her child, but so she dies. Everyone is able to focus on other things and move on with their life, and they no longer have the burden of keeping her alive. Obviously, you don't want to see your sister or your child die, but then now that she's gone, there's no longer the fight of keeping her alive. Not saying this is anyone's situation, but I get it's something like that. Whatever this is, you're very attached to it, but now you can let it go and place your energy and focus on something else. So that's what I got for you, group number 3. Gosh, I forgot to say this with the other 2 groups. If you resonated with this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment or subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. You know what I'm saying? Show me some love. Forgot to say that for group 1 and 2. So group 3, y'all gotta hold me down. Anyways, that's what I have for you. On to group 4. Hello, group number. What group number is this? 4. I think I accidentally called the last group number 4, and that was group number 3. So excuse me if you tuned in to 2, and you were also group number 3. My bad for that. This is group number 4. So if you chose the Wheel of Fortune from the NYC Tarot, this is your reading. Now, what I forgot to mention in the intro was that we'll start with this coin right here. I got it from Etsy. I will link it if it is still available. I'm not sure because I've had it for years. But it's yes on one side, not quite in focus, so I'm telling you it's yes, even though you can kind of see a little bit. And no on the other side. So this will tell me if it's a yes or no. By the way, I probably won't be using this coin again in future if I do another yes or no, because there's so many other ways to predict yes and no's, but this is one of many, so I will probably do another method next time. So enjoy this. Anyways, so it'll be yes or no. This will tell me your yes or no, and then I will pull 3 cards for context. So, again, I mentioned this in the intro, but I will mention it one more time for the sake of helping the accuracy of this. This is a general reading, so a collective reading. So, phrase your question so that the positive answer is yes and that the negative answer is no. For example, if you want to know if you're going to get laid off on your job, if you want to keep your job, obviously the answer you want to hear is no. In that case, no is the positive and yes is a negative. So if your question is something like that, flip it around. Instead of saying, am I going to get laid off? Say something like, am I going to keep my job? That way the answer you want is yes and the answer you don't want is no. So go ahead and think of your question now, and we are going to see if we got a yes or a no for you. All right, so we have no. We have no. So, let's see what Spirit has to say about this no. Uh-oh. Something jumped out. Sorry, I shuffled off camera. So, Temperance came out first. Let me shuffle a little bit more before I pick the other two. Um, the Magician reversed. And this is the Eight of Cups reversed. Wait, let me look at it up right. Okay. Eight of Cups reversed. What I'm seeing in these three particular cards is it's a no because the timing isn't right. Not right now. There's still some mastery that needs to happen. There's still some work that needs to be done. You need to circle back to something, return to something. Maybe some loose ends need to be tied up or something. Because Eight of Cups is about leaving, moving on, uh, going to a new phase. But this is reverse. You need to turn back to something. You need to reverse and back it up. Something needs to be taken care of before you can get to your yes. So, Temperance is telling me something's happening too fast, it's moving too fast. It's not time right now. There's something you need to take care of before you can get to your yes. So it's a no, but it's really a no, not right now. The Magician, you're not, there's a skill you have to master, or there's something you have to work on within yourself to get to your Magician upright. Magician's all about mastery. It's something that you have not mastered yet. So you're not ready right now for whatever it is you're trying to manifest. You need to circle back to something, get back to the basics of something, and get to that before you can get to your yes. Tie up a loose end somewhere. Something like that. So, um, but Temperance tells me not a hard no, just a not right now. You got to put something together. You see how he's kind of carefully and slowly, intentionally pouring into that cup. You got to slow down and take a look at something that's not. Slow down and take a look at something that's not quite right and put that right before you can get to your yes. So, no, but also not right now. So, that is the message I got for you, group 4. If this resonated with you, give me a thumbs up. Tell me, let me know what's going on with your situation. Let me know how it resonated with you. And if you are not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hold your girl down. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss. I upload my long forms once a month. And I do shorts once a week. So hit the notification bell so you do not miss those. I'll see y'all in the next reading. Bye, group number 4. Okay. Hello, group number 5. If you chose Wheel of Fortune, sorry, I had a brain fart. Trinity, also known as the Wheel of Fortune from the Tongues of the Mother deck. You are at your reading now. Obviously, if you don't get the reference, the wheel is actually here. The disc in this person's mouth is the wheel. So, uh, you are at your reading. Something I forgot to mention in the beginning was that we start with this coin here, which it says yes on one side and no on the other side. So, I'm gonna give this a spin to see if you're answer is a yes or no. So, again, phrase your question so that I mentioned this in the beginning, but phrase your question so that the answer that you want is the yes and the answer that you don't want is the no to help with accuracy. So go ahead and bring your question to mind, and then we're going to give this a spin to see if it's a yes or a no. Alright, so let's give it a spin. Alright, so we have yes. So, okay. Your answer is yes. Okay, so let's see what's going on here context wise. Let's see what messages Spirit has around your yes. Let's give this a shuffle. Okay. So, let's see what we got. The Seven of Swords, I believe this is. Or it's Knives, in this deck. Or is that Wands? The Knives and the Wands can look quite similar. This is definitely a Five of Knives. And this is the Fool. So, let me just real quick verify which card that is. Yes, that is Seven of Knives this is, so I was correct. So we have a Seven of Knives, a Five of Knives, and the Fool. So this yes is coming as a new beginning for you, it looks like. It looks like you've dealt with some sneakery or some sneakiness going on. This is reversed, so this would mean that that's over. Some unfair tactics here is what this Five of Knives is showing me. So we're going to start from the middle and go out. So this someone untrustworthy, or this is over now, so the yes is the positive or whatever. So this, I feel like this yes is related to a bounce back from a situation that was not favorable, but you rose above this situation and now you're manifesting this yes. And this says life. I keep saying the Fool because I'm talking in general tarot terms, but you know, creative agency and stuff, so the names change. So life. Either way, it's a new beginning. So whatever this trickery or this treachery or this betrayal was, that's behind you now. It seems like the truth has come to light recently. If there was some sneakiness, like that was corrected, you were vindicated. Or if you were wrongfully accused of something, that got cleared up. So whoever this whatever unfair practice or whatever unfair thing happened in this Five of Knives, you kind of bounce back from it in this Seven, and now you're ready for the new beginning, and whatever you're asking about, that yes is your new beginning. So congratulations to you. Um, Beyonce Cozy is in my mind. You survived what you've been through. Confident, damn you lethal. Might I suggest you not up with my sis? Cause she comfortable. Okay. Shout out to my Beyonce fans out there. Anyways, and I did use the music tarot today. Oh my God! Wait, Beyonce was in one of these because Beyonce was the Empress. What was that? Oh my God! I'm giving away another group. Sorry, ignore that I said that. Anyway, because I only used the music tarot for one group. Sorry. Anyways, um, but yeah, this is whatever this yes is, this is a blessing coming after you rising above some adversity. So congratulations, group number 5. If this resonated with you, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and leave me a comment below. Let me know how it resonated with you. Hey, leave me a tree emoji if you want to. Just let me know you're here. And if you are not already, go on ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss my next upload. Um, and now we are at the end. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I will have another long form by the end of the month. It's just I need a new deck. I want to use there's a new deck that I really want to use for that one, so I postponed it. Um and I will see y'all in the next reading. Yeah.